Fucking take losses easy.
I crying.
I don't even play video games because I don't like losing.
Crying.
Straight up.
What's going on, you guys? So Jermell Charlo had his open workout ahead of his fight with Brian Castano today, and the media asked him about some of the things that Terence Crawford said about coming up and whooping on him too. Hit that like button for your boy. Give me that HBO special. That's the Help a Brother Out special. We're in the road to 15,000 subscribers. So Jermell Charlo got a fight with Brian Castano coming up this weekend, a big fight. But the question got asked about Terence Crawford. Check it out.
Yeah, that's been cool. Whatever. Get ESPN fighter. You know what I'm saying? Look at their competition. The big leagues over here, dog. They trying to get fights with us. You know what I mean?
So when he say he's gonna go Spencer, then you next, what's your thoughts on that?
I mean, he gotta first get past. I mean, Earl Spence, and that might not happen. That ain't gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? He's a tough fighter. Like I said, he's from Omaha. We know about him. He's a dog. He can fight. He can go. But can we compare our positions? Has his oppositions been anything close to our oppositions? Absolutely not. So I can't even look at him like he did in the boxing. I mean, yeah, he won world titles. They won 40. He won the undisputed. That's great. Happy for you. But the 140, 154, you talking about knocking me out and beating me and all that other shit? I'm cool with that. It's whatever.
Hey, what's your response to Crawford's tweet when he said, I'm going to smash you, Earl, then I'm coming to a chip and
Just like I said, that man fights on ESPN. Their oppositions ain't even the same as ours. We really fighting over here. Just like the big leagues. And Crawford don't mean shit in boxing to me right now. He ain't even in my weight division. He barely can make. He barely can even. He making 147. So let him. He can't beat nobody over there. So motherfucker Jerry Innocent tomorrow. He can't even fuck with him. How you gonna come in and talking about knocking somebody like me out? It's whatever. They just do that shit for hype.
And now after hearing his reaction, you got to see it to really believe it. Jermell Charlo's body language, his energy, was that of a man that didn't want no smoke. You heard what he said about Terence Crawford. He's on ESPN. The competition ain't the same, but Terence Crawford just fought a PBC guy in Sean Porter, the guy that arguably gave Errol Spence Jr. his toughest fight. But here we go with the downplay games. We go downplay Terence Crawford. We go act like he ain't done nothing. We go act like he ain't about nothing. We go act like beating him don't mean nothing, right? But Jermell Charlo was nervous. He was stuttering. His energy wasn't the same after he got that real threat from Terence Crawford that he's going to come up and whoop on him too. Oh, well, maybe he got to beat Spence first. He might got to, he was stuttering all over the place. Jermell Charlo is a man that don't want no smoke with Terence Crawford, but we already knew this. A lot of us already knew this. We see the energy change. Whenever Terence Crawford gets brought up, his palms get sweaty. His heart start racing. Right? His eyes get watery. Voice cracking and cackling. Stuttering. Stumbling. Jermell Charlo do not like to hear that name, Terence Crawford. It leads me to believe that, are they going to really make this fight with Terence Crawford? He coming up with some very invalid excuses. If we learned anything in the modern era of boxing, this is something that I've been saying. This is something that I've been saying for a while. Their resumes are overrated. Who you fought, who you beat, all that shit really means nothing. Why? Because Dimitri Bivol just proved it this past weekend. 20 fights. Don't have a presence here in America. Nobody knew who Bivol was. Bivol never fought nobody that was super outstanding. No world beaters, no undefeated champions, no longer. No, none of that. Just some pretty decent, solid guys that held the belts. Right? But he went out there and beat Canelo Alvarez, a guy with an abundance amount of experience, a guy with all the juice in boxing, a guy that have a ton of names on his resume. Fought all kinds of different guys, right? But guess what? It didn't matter against Dimitri Bivol. So Jermell Charlo is coming up with the old traditional excuse that fighters use to dismiss a fighter they don't want no part of. a fighter that they may feel that they can't beat. Jermell Charlo, we see the energy, folks. We go talk about it next time we go live. We got a lot to talk about. I've been letting things build up so we can have a decent conversation for next time we open up the panel. But Jermell Charlo, he got to get past Brian Castano this weekend. He got to stay focused on that fight. But, of course, the mention of Terence Crawford is going to always be a thing now for Jermell Charlo until he fights him. Like, subscribe, holla at your boy. Peace out.